What's up? What's up, guys? Rambeer here. Today, going back a little bit more to the fitness content, um, tactical. Okay, concept is it's great that everybody is talking about getting steps in. We've been talking about that for a very long time, and now more and more people are getting on board, and that's great because it's such an easy lever to pull. Um, Now, the concept that I want to share or the tactic is more along the lines of like I'm seeing a lot of people share, goals for 23, 15,000 steps a day. And here's the thing, that's great, that's fantastic, right? Everybody recognizes the importance and value of steps. Um, but here's the thing, your maximum achievability is not your maximum maintainability. Okay. What what that does, and most of these posts, and I've seen this a lot on Twitter and LinkedIn, and what this does is, I mean, you're looking at 2 hours, 15 minutes if you were to nonstop walk. And most people don't have that time in the day. And quite frankly, after 10,000 steps, you begin to, there's other areas that would give you more return for that time investment. So, we miss out on that piece. Um, there's a little bit more nuance to this, right? And a lot of these guys are very successful business guys, so maybe they do have that time, or maybe they're on their phone calls, but the tactics are not given. It's just walk 15,000 steps. And it's not even that they're telling people to do this. It's just that, when you share information and people are seeing it, it's like, oh, I should walk 15,000 steps, right? So what I want to suggest is don't, try to have a higher ceiling. Like, oh, I'm going to try to hit 15,000 steps and I'm going to try to beat that all the time. Instead, raise your floor. So instead of trying to have 15,000, okay, eliminate all your 2,000 step days, eliminate all your 5,000 step days, so that you're always right around 10,000 steps. And on top of that, it's not about hitting 10,000 every day. It's a rolling average, meaning if I was able to, let's say, get 11, 12, 13,000 steps for 4 or 5 days in a row, then the fifth or sixth day, I only got 2,000 or 3,000 or 4,000, right? Preferably, you still want to get like 5 or 6,000, because we're trying to eliminate all those low days, right? The zeros. That bumps up your rolling average to 10,000, and that's what's really important. So the point of this is like, don't get caught up and everybody's trying to put these big numbers up, 15,000 steps. It's cool if people are doing that, but maximum achievability is not maximum maintainability, okay? I mean, you got to remember, you're going to have to carve out 2 hours and 15 minutes every day for that. Last thing is, it's not the highest ROI piece of the puzzle. Most of this is, a lot of this is in regards to fat loss, not all of it. There's so many other benefits from walking, but you don't need 2 hours of walking to get those benefits. But the fat loss side of it, you have the highest leverage point for fat loss comes from the amount of calories that you're consuming. And you would be better served long term and short term to spend more of that time dialing in your nutrition and making sure that you're eating things that you enjoy, that taste good to you, versus maybe you're not prioritizing that over the walking. Now, if you got that dialed in and you're walking 15,000 steps, cool. This it's not like a judgment. But what I've seen in the last 15 years of coaching is like that usually trips people up because they set a bar too high. And then a week comes where they got a bunch of family over and work is crazy. And then next thing you know, they don't feel good because they didn't get their 15,000 steps. You get the idea. All right. So that's it. As always, hit the link if you want coaching, you want, phone call, my other stuff, podcasts, etc. And make sure you please hit the like, subscribe, comment. It is greatly appreciated. I'll end with this because a lot of people don't realize that when you do make stuff, a lot of times you're not hearing anything back. There's not a person there. So those comments, those likes, and those shares and subscribes are, everyone says, oh, it's for the algorithm so people can see it, which is true, but it's also because it feels good. Like, it feels good to receive that bit of validation. So if any of this stuff is helpful, please like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you in the next one.